Welcome to Conscious Creation with actress, author, and healer Dee Wallace. If you want to take charge of your life, really take charge of your life, the next hour will be a fun, enlightening experience in creating the life you want. Whether it's money, health, success, or relationships, join Dee in celebrating the power of you and see your life expand into joyful creation. To join Dee now, call 319-527-6305. And don't forget, Dee can also be heard on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. And now, here's Dee.
Hello, all you amazing people that I love so much. Oh my gosh, how much do I love you? Just take a minute and feel it. I love what we do together. I love the information we bring in together. I love that you text me and tell me that you hear me over the intro. I'm telling you, we've had so many technical problems that Stephen and I are like in constant communication about what's going on. Oh, my goodness gracious. Anyway, I love you. And I've got some pretty amazing information for you today. You know, all this intrinsic data field information that we are working with is bringing in so much new information, which is one reason I'm really asking you if there's any way you can to participate in this wellness webinar that's going to happen September 20th. I am determined that we all get to how to create a well body and mind on this plane, ourselves working with, of course, the one energy. I am determined. And I know that it's possible. So, as you know, the more people that come together, the higher information we bring in. So that's on the 20th. Also, at the very bottom of the home page of I Am Dee Wallace, on the right-hand side, there's a little video presentation that years ago, Jared Hewitt and I put together. It's called I Am the Creation of Me. It's incredibly powerful, guys. All you have to do is sit back and watch it. I think it's 2 or 3 minutes, but it's really powerful. So I just sat here and watched it. I can feel the energy shift from it. It's free. So why not, right? Okay, here's the information. Somebody wrote in, is there one singular statement to sort of balance all the energies, but what people sort of feel collectively, or what these external mirrors can represent? So he's talking about the IDF patterns, the mother and father, masculine, feminine IDF patterns. And the channel's response to that was the pattern is the belief there is something outside of me that creates me. The belief that there is something outside of me that creates me. And then you find the individual ones. So no, not one overall without going further into the individual ones. So today, before the show started, hearing there's new information. So I came in early, and they gave me core belief number 1, I can never be God. And core belief number 20, when I value myself, I have to abandon myself. Okay, so let's look at those really quickly. You can't be the creator of your own life and get what you want if you don't accept and know that you are the God of you. And if you think you have to abandon yourself, the more you know you're the God of you. So both those things must be into play for you to fully embrace getting what you want. And then underneath, I can never be God, are these three things. When I value myself, I have to abandon myself, or everyone else has to abandon me. Well, who's going to want to be God if God has to abandon itself, and if everybody else is going to abandon you? And that's taught kind of as, well, you'll be too full of yourself and people will judge you and people won't like you if they think you're too powerful and blah. It all comes down to, when I value myself, I have to abandon myself, or everybody else is going to abandon me because I value myself too much. The second one is core belief number 5. I have to give up me so I can take care of others. We know that we must come forward for ourselves first. As the God of us, we must create ourselves first. And in that creation, then, we are available to help everyone else, or those people that we choose to help. And then they took me to core belief 36. I have to be a joyless God. Now that goes back to centuries and decades of religious training. You've heard the stories of all the priests who used to pray all day and then they'd go to their room and flog themselves at night and whip themselves into obedience for God. That's not being a joyful God. And we know that joy and love must be in place to create everything we want. So, I'm inviting you. Are you ready today to be the God of you? If you don't like the word God, use the word creator. Are you committing today, right now, to be the creator of who you are and your life? And are you ready to come forward for yourself first? And are you ready to know and to practice that in order to take care of others, support others in their own creation, you have to come forward for yourself in a joyful, loving, excited way. Remember, if there's anything you want, love it more. Okay, we are going to balance all this, invoking the symbol formula, violet flame, golden light. We are divine love. And so it is, baby cakes. Okay, is there anything higher? Is there any higher understanding? No. All righty, I'm going to go to the callers, and I'm telling you right now, this is going to be a powerful show. Put down what you're doing and stay focused. All righty, I'm going to start at the bottom and go up. Lena in Oklahoma, you're on.
Hey, Dee. How are you?
I'm great. How are you?
I'm doing better. So I wanted to ask and continue on. I wanted to ask the question from last week, but I don't remember the question from last week.
I believe you're referring to how do I get what I want?
I believe so. It was because you asked the question 2 weeks in a row, and you were giving us the one block.
Okay.
That was in our way.
So, Lena, I want you to start, and I mean every day, and every moment if you have to. I'm already there, and I'm happy.
Okay.
Repeat that for me. I'm already there.
I'm already there, and I'm happy.
And I'm happy. Yeah. That's the biggest thing that's in your way, is that you keep looking for what's wrong, and you keep saying, why can't I? Why is this happening to me? Now, if you put that into a computer, the only thing the computer can give you is the negatives of why. That's not what you want, okay? And that is literally the biggest reason why you are not getting what you want, because you have the belief that you can't. And as long as we have the belief that we can't manifest what we want, no matter what we do, it ain't going to manifest, and certainly not in the way we want it to.
Okay.
Okay? All righty.
Thank you very much.
You bet, baby cakes. That served everybody. All righty. Miss Melinda in California, you're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hi, babe.
Hey. So, as you know, my father has Alzheimer's, and my mother is his primary caregiver, and it has become harder and harder to take care of him at home. My mom's completely burnt out. So we've been looking at nursing homes, and we've looked at 4, 3 of which have locked memory units, and they've all turned us down. They've all said no.
It said right away, Melinda, you haven't gone to the right place. And you haven't gone to the right place because you haven't asked the right question. You don't know the highest thing you want. So tell me what you want in regards to the care of your dad.
Well, it's interesting because before we began the search, I just said to the universe, I asked God, help me to bring in, to my family's experience, bring in the perfect nursing home for my dad that is going to care for him with the highest level, with love and kindness and respect and compassion, and that he is worthy of, in a place that's safe and happy for my mom to visit.
Yeah. Okay, all right. A place where he's worthy of is where everything's falling out. You see, because in your belief system and in your mom's, there's no place else worthy for your father except home.
Well, right, yeah. I would.
Well, then you can't find it then, can you? If there's no place subconsciously that's worthy, then you cannot manifest that, okay?
Okay, so
any place that will love him unconditionally and care for him in the highest way, he is worthy of. Okay. Now, they're taking me to a core belief. There's still one thing. This page, no. Here. When I am loved, I am depressed. Yeah. So add joy in there.
Okay.
For all of you. Yeah, for all of you. Because there's a part of you that's feeling very depressed about having to do this.
Right.
Well, so you are bringing into your creation that depression instead of the joy and love that we know creates everything the way we want it to be.
Right. That makes sense, because we have brought in nursing homes that, even though they've turned us down, I'm like, I don't even think I'd want him to go there. We had a memory unit say that she literally said to me, it's easier to take care of them when they're in wheelchairs, which I thought was just criminal.
Yeah,
but that was
not the. Yeah, so guys, this is the way it works. If there's a part of you that really doesn't want to put him into a home, Melinda, you will create barriers like this and attract people like that make the decision not to place him easier. Do you understand?
This all makes sense. Right, because I thought, I know I create for me, I'm the God of me, but I can't create for other people. So I was stuck going, well, how do I create for these nursing home administrators and the owners of nursing homes? I can't create for them.
You can't, but you can attract the ones that are already as you are asking them to be.
Right. Yeah, because I was telling my mom there's got to be good nursing homes out there somewhere, because we were just bitching how horrible the nursing home system is, and we just have to focus on the fact that for every bad nursing home, there has to be good ones.
Why don't you email me afterwards? I know Lanny had his mother in a facility that he really loved for Alzheimer's. Okay?
Oh, okay. Sounds good. Well, thank you so much. This really
You're welcome.
Sense. Love you.
Yeah, for all of us, baby. And, I want everybody to be aware that when there's somebody you love that you're trying to, there's that word, trying, that you have an intention of creating for, you have to be in joy and feel good about it. Otherwise, you're going to push it away. Okay, we're going to Carmen in Puerto Rico. You're on.
Hi, Dee.
Hello, sweetheart. How are you?
I'm fine.
You there? Okay.
Yes.
What's your question? What's your question, honey?
First, I want to say hi to Vicky in Florida. I don't know if she's all right because
Vicky
of
in Florida.
Yes.
Vicky
I want
in
to
Florida.
tell her that since the beginning of this year, I'm working with the hurricanes and storms because we are the ones who the hurricanes and the storms hit us first, and then they go to Cuba or Florida.
Yes.
And sometimes they go to Florida very like a hurricane.
So Carmen and everybody, the weather patterns, twofold, are reflecting our anger, again, at the feeling that we have no control, not only over the weather, but our own lives. And secondly, the universe has given us information for years that we have to start being more responsible, and that the behavior of mankind is causing this. And yet we do not wake up and take action. So what do we want? Do we think we have to give ourselves up in order for balanced weather? Balanced weather patterns is what you want to ask for, what you want to direct. For months, I claimed rain for California. And then we had that huge period where it rained and rained and rained and rained and rained. And it occurred to me that I wasn't really asking for what I wanted. What I wanted was a balanced weather pattern in California. So I started claiming that. And when I visualized it, I saw rain coming down through sunshine. So I saw the sun and I saw the rain, which is exactly what we just had the last 2 days.
Okay.
So I invite you all, if you want something, know that you are powerfully creating it. Give it love for balanced weather patterns.
Anger
What?
And the earthquakes are the same.
Yes. Yes.
Because yesterday, today at 3 a.m., 3:49 a.m., we have a little one. September is a hard, no.
Yeah,
Many people,
go.
Many people see in Puerto Rico September as not a good luck month.
Okay, well, that's not going to get you what you want.
Well, I'm declaring balanced weather patterns.
Yeah, okay, Carmen, good. Thank you. This served everybody a lot and reminded our consciousness of...
Okay.
Okay, all right, quickly, sweetheart. What do you want to ask?
If you have... How do you get what you want if you have been in grief all your life?
Move out of grief, Carmen. I've answered this for you. I'm going to be a little tough love here with you. I've answered this on our private sessions. I've answered this in your emails. You must quit telling your story and write a new story. If you guys, look, if I'm still in grief over let's take the most recent one, my brother's suicide 3 or 4 years ago, then I'm choosing not to move on. What's done is done. That was his choice. I have to honor his choice. But I'll be damned if I'm going to hold myself down and keep myself in grief, which keeps me in the cycle of non-creation of joy and love in my life, because he made a choice, sure, that I wish he hadn't made, but he did. And it's my job to honor that and move on and create my own life in joy and in love. And if that sounds like tough love, then it is. But that's what we got to do. Okay?
Okay.
All right. I love you. You know that. Thank you. All right, guys. Let me see. We're going to Faith in California. Hello, Faith. You're on.
Hi. I just want to say thank you so much for everything. It's just today's the message you shared earlier is very resonant for me. But I wanted to start with asking about my limiting beliefs, if there's anything I can clear. I feel like I'm a powerful creator, and I'd love to know if there's any parental...
Okay, there's one thing they want to give you today to help you move on. This page here, 1, 2, 5. I don't think I have enough energy to do this, but they're replacing the word energy with power. I don't think I have enough power to create who I am, to get what I want, and that comes directly from your mother. How did she teach you that when you were a little girl?
She was very strict, very disciplinarian. So she took my, I felt maybe she took away my power.
Okay, that's the belief you had as a child, because as a child, we don't understand that nobody can take our power. But you do understand that now, Faith. So do you want to keep living her story, or do you want to create a powerful one of your own?
I want to create a powerful one of my own, for sure.
Okay, you're the only one that can do that, baby cakes. Okay?
I have one more quick question. It's related to kind of the elder care situation. I'm in the same kind of boat, and I know I have to take care of myself first. My husband's also ill. But how do you do this when you're dealing with siblings and like there's 5 people, 7 step-siblings and siblings, and we're all trying to find what's best, and a very stubborn stepfather.
Okay, well, the key word in there is trying. If you keep trying to create anything, guys, you will keep yourself in the process of trying to create it. Okay. So again, you need to get everyone together, Faith, and say, all right, let's write out specifically what we want. What do we want to create? Because right now, the 5 of you are not clear. You kind of sort of know, but you're not clear at all. And like Melinda, there's these levels of grief and guilt that are in there.
Yeah.
So that's not creating with love and knowing, is it?
Right.
So get the 5 of you together, get it written out, remind them that you all have to create this with love from your power of knowing.
Okay.
Okay?
Beautiful. Thank you so much. I have the chills. Thank you.
You are so welcome, sweetheart. Okay. Hang on. All right, we're going to Kirk in Long Island. You're on, baby cakes. How are you?
I'm doing well. I'm
that
moving
doesn't sound like it, Kirk.
No, it doesn't, and I acknowledge that. Then
that's your answer right there. If you say to me, I'm doing well, so you know that's bullshit. You know you don't believe it. So how can you really vibrationally be in alignment with doing great? Do you know? What do you have to get into alignment to really feel and do great? Be great. Sheets. Book. Give me a song. Give me a song. Any song that pops in.
Ain't no sunshine when she's gone.
Okay, so who left?
No one recently. I thought of my mom.
Yep. Okay, that's where we're going.
Okay.
And when did she die? When did she pass?
2016.
Okay. Ever since then, your power has been compromised in your creation. All right, did you know that? Can you look back and see that you're struggling more to be happy?
Yes.
Okay.
In the sense that I'm also dealing with 5 siblings, and Mom was an artist, and there's plenty of art, and every once in a while I get a call saying, all right, should we throw all this out? And I'll say no, so I feel like I'm carrying that legacy and some of her stuff.
Okay. What are you going to do with it, Kirk?
I have not figured it out.
Yeah, well, that's why you're doing okay. Do you understand, when we do things like that, we think we're honoring them, and if we don't move on it and move the energy, it's a burden to our energy, which means when I value myself, I have to abandon myself. This is exactly what they were talking about at the beginning of the show.
Yes, and several.
So either, Kirk, either sell it or distribute it, give it to nursing homes, When I say your mom would just want it sitting there because you need to save it, it goes right to no. You know that's not why you paint. You paint to bring joy to other people and get it out into the world. So did she.
Yes.
Well, then do it. Your siblings aren't going to do it. They don't get it.
No. I've got 14 nieces and nephews, and recently they're all getting homes and having children, and they're very excited about getting some of it. It's a matter of
then do it. Just do it. It'll take you one day, the channel's saying. One day. To focus on where everything's going. And don't be surprised or offended if you have a lot of people that don't want anything.
Understood.
The new generation doesn't look at passing things down the way we do. They're not locked into the energetic connection. It's been challenging for me and Gabrielle because, as you know, my grandmother was an amazing painter also. You've seen some of her stuff throughout my house, Kirk. Nobody wants it. It's not their style. They don't want to take it out of guilt because somebody in the family did it. I wanted all of it because it represented the love and connection I had with my grandma. And all the times we went to art classes together. My daughter doesn't have any of those things. Okay? So there'll be some people in your family that want it and some people that don't. But you've got to be willing to let go of it and share it. That's the main thing. Holding on to it is not honoring your mother, Kurt.
Yeah.
And my pendulum goes to a big, huge yes.
Yeah, I don't believe I've felt that I have to hold on to it. It's been a matter of...
And yet you are.
Yeah.
And yet you are. Well, stop it.
Okay.
Make a day, put a day aside, take boxes, go down, take labels, and whatever they don't want, they can send back. Okay?
Yeah.
Okay. There's nothing higher, babe, to give you.
Okay.
All right? Okay.
And
I love you.
Thank you.
Are we done?
Oh, I've been having bouts of depression and want to know if that's what it's connected to.
Yes, because you're having to let go. And letting go isn't okay with you because you feel subconsciously like you are dishonoring her. It's just the opposite.
Okay.
Honor her by spreading her throughout the world.
Okay. Thank you.
Okay. You bet. All right.
Love you.
I love you too, baby. Brian, my God, all my oldie but goodies here. What's up?
How are you, our juicy, fruity mama?
I'm pretty fabulous. Thank you, darling. And yes, I am. I'm juicy and I'm fruity. What can I answer for you?
Well, this may seem silly because it feels like something I've asked before and I should know the answer, but just trying to see if there's anything new in my conscious that perhaps I'm focused on where I should be focused elsewhere in terms of
Brian,
money and career.
Money and career. What do you want?
Yeah.
What do you want? Tell me in one sentence.
I want to experience more than enough doing something I love.
When I say you say I am experiencing more than enough money doing everything I love, it goes right to no. You've said I want to. Well, but that's not the way it works, Brian. Come on, you've been with me since the beginning. I am I have. I'm doing. Now, we start out with what do we want, because we have to know what we want in order to say, okay, I am creating that right now. Again, people, you have to say it and claim it to manifest it. So you have to be the vibration of what you want first, which is what all of the I am principle is about. Your I am energy, your I am presence is literally your creative force. And if you keep saying I'm trying, it will create more trying for you. If you create I am right now, lots of abundance in my life doing stuff I love, then whatever's in your way has got to be brought to the surface and sent back to the light. It's got to. That's the law. Okay, they're going to give you a good thing to start with. This page.
Okay.
Here. You don't have time for me, so I'm leaving you, and you're saying that to money.
Mm-hmm.
Money just doesn't have time for me. So I'm going to leave the creation of it by continuing to try to make some more.
Mm-hmm.
Does that resonate in your life?
1,000%.
Okay. Stop it. Money, let me tell you guys, what you want wants you to. Let me say it again. And bow down to Dana Wild for giving me this one. What you want wants you to. Money wants to be with people who love it, just like your beloved other wants to be with you because you want to be with them. Money wants to be with you. Health wants to be with you. Great relationships want to be with you. Whatever you want, love it more. Okay, Brian?
I got
you got it.
Absolutely.
Okay.
Yes.
All right.
Yes, ma'am.
Love hearing from you, sweetheart. Bye-bye.
Love you. Bye.
All right. Marilena in Oregon, you're on. Marilena, are you there? Can't hear you. All right.
Can you hear me now?
Oh, hold on. Now I got to bring you back on. Okay. Are you there?
Can you hear me?
Yes,
yeah.
I can.
Hi, Dee. How are you?
Hi.
Listen,
I'm good.
First of all, I want to tell you, you're just an incredible person, and I'm so glad that I have found you. Just because you said something at the beginning, and it's the truth. You said something at the beginning about how we want something, and then it doesn't always happen because we don't throw enough love to it. And that's where I want to know. You and I have done a private about love and how I define love, which was criticism, judgment, and all that. So I'm trying to change that.
No, you're not trying. You're not trying.
No, that's right. Sorry, I'm changing that. Thank you.
You have changed that.
Okay.
You have changed that, and now you are experiencing the change in those things. So go ahead now.
Okay. So what I was asking is, what is blocking me? You did this last week about with people, whatever it was that was blocking them.
Okay, that's not what we're asking anymore. How can you get what you want? How can you get what you want? All right, what do you want? You see, you can't answer me. You should.
Yeah, I was going to.
Yeah, but you had to think about it, and I'm saying this to everybody. This is what we go through on the private sessions 4 or 5 times a day. And I say, okay, what do you want? No.
No.
All right, go ahead.
I want to love me as I am.
Okay. Just do it.
You want to go out for a glass of wine?
You see, it's a choice, Marlena.
Mm-hmm.
It's a choice that you are not making. And if you don't love you, why would you give you what you want? So then that puts you in a vicious circle. I don't love me enough to give me what I want, and what I want is to love me more. But I don't love me, so I can't give me what I want.
Yeah.
Well,
so what blocks that?
No, wrong question. How can I love me more? So pick 2 things a day. Get up every morning and go, today, I'm loving me more, baby. And I'm going to do these 2 things that tell me all day that I love me. More and more and more. And get up the next day. Today, I am committed to loving me, universe. And I'm going to pick these 2 things to show me how much I love me. But you got to do it, sweetheart. If you keep saying what's blocking me, you never take any steps to be the vibration of what you want. Do you understand?
I do. And that's what's so frustrating, okay?
No.
Because I do understand. No, Dee, no, seriously, I do understand. But
if you look, there's a wonderful old statement, and I can't tell you who made it. To know and not to do is not yet to know.
Mm-hmm.
I could dream about being an actress all my life. If I don't go out and do it, I never experience being an actress. The same thing is true with loving yourself, sweetheart. You have to take action. So you start there and then email me and let me know in about 4 days, 4 or 5 days. Let me know the shift within you.
Okie doke.
Okie doke. All right. I know I'm having to be tough love here today, but you guys are getting it. Now, it says there's no one here and the channel's yelling at me. 505-503. Who's here? Yeah, you. Who is this? Area code 505-503. Who's there? All right, I got to move on. I'm sorry, Channel. Channel was saying, no, you need to take that caller, but I got to move on. Jean Marie in Massachusetts, you're on.
Thank you. My body is experiencing symptoms of infection, fever, chills, and I would like to know why, and what to do about it. Thank you.
Okay, so we're going, the highest words are your immune system, and this is part of information we need for the new webinar coming up. Sheets, book, song. Give me a movie, please, any movie that pops in.
Love story.
Love story, okay. When I say you love your body, it goes right to know. All right, speak to that, Sean Marie.
I have been feeling my body, love it, and I've been hugging it and my attitude.
Yes.
Hello?
Yeah, I'm here. I'm waiting to hear from the channel.
Oh, okay.
When I say you love your body, I get a no. Despite all those things that she thinks she's okay, that's the difference, and this is what they want us to know. What we think we need to do to love our bodies is not at all what is going, oh my God, is not at all what is going to create wellness in our body. We're inundated with a bunch of bullshit, they're saying, basically. Take this, dude. I mean, the health industry, it's a multi-billion-dollar, So, okay, what's the highest thing we have to do for a healthy immune system? That's the highest thing we can ask for, yes. Okay, well, we're right back to the beginning of the show. Know your God. Your body is in resistance and breakdown because you do not know your own power and you keep questioning your power in other areas of your life, Sean Marie, which makes sense after, if I'm remembering correctly, the private we did a little while ago. Questioning your power in engineering, questioning your power at school, right?
Yes.
Am I okay? That's what this is all about. So, again, do you have a statement that you were given that starts with, I am the powerful God of me?
Every day, a lot during the day. I'm noticing myself redirecting.
Good. Now do it with love.
I've been dropping in that red dot into the center of my heart.
Yes, that's a good, really good start. Yes, and there. Look, all I'm hearing is just keep doing it.
Okay,
and
I am doing it.
And do it with love. It's true. I'm testing here. It's true that when we are in the midst of really knowing that we're God and owning that our body can release things that we've been holding so that we move into more health and power in every area of our lives. It's not anything serious, and in the releasing process, we might experience symptoms that we don't call health and wellness.
So this is part of the. It's not life-threatening, and it's going to.
That's a true statement. That's a true statement. If you think it is life-threatening, however, you need to go see a doctor, because if subconsciously you're going to worry about it, Jean-Marie,
yes,
then that's what you're putting your focus on, and that can create what you don't want.
Right. I did go to a doctor, and I'm on the third antibiotic.
Hold on. Is everybody balanced? Is anybody switched? Okay. While you're on this antibiotic, you're taking probiotics too, right?
Yes, and eating yogurt, coconut yogurt.
Okay. While you're doing this, you see, this gets us into an oxymoron, because on this, on this plane, we still believe that we need medications. So we do. And while you are on those medications, you must keep focused on, I am the powerful God of me that is creating a well body right now. The antibiotics are helping me, and I am the creation of a well body through love and joy and excitement. See, as soon as you got the medicine, you gave it the power instead of you.
Oh.
Does that feel right to you?
I don't feel like I gave it the power. I felt like I was claiming my power by getting the medicine because they were blowing me off. What?
Exactly.
Yeah, I felt like, I was really...
that's not, yeah, that's how it felt, but that's not how it works.
Well, I'm focusing on the other, what you just gave me.
Around a well body. Again, you have to see your body well for your body to respond to the creation of wellness. Right now, you are very focused on the sickness, baby.
Yeah.
Okay?
Yes, thank you.
Yep, you bet. See, a lot of information. It's so funny. As soon as I plan a webinar, man, the information starts pouring in. And, of course, I was in the channel, so whatever that belief was, I don't even know who brought it in. I said this is the first thing for the next webinar. If anybody got that, please send it to me, because when I'm in the channel, I just don't remember. Okay, we got to go. Dear Lord of Mercy, we got to go. So let's say it together. I love me. Come on. Feel it. I love me. I love my body. I love my money. Woo! I love me, and I love me even more, because I know that's what it's all about.
Thanks for joining Dee on Conscious Creation. Visit her website at imdwallace.com for awesome downloads, archived shows, enlightening webinars, and amazing free offerings. And remember, you can hear Dee every week on BBS Radio, iTunes, iHeartRadio, and live at Oneness Talk Radio. You can also hear Dee on Get Inspired Media Network, Transformation Talk Radio, plus UBN, Universal Broadcasting Network. Be sure to join us next week for Conscious Creation with Dee Wallace. And remember, loving yourself is the key to creation.